Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. So we've heard so far, obviously, a lot of fascinating things, mostly not talking about high heat, high-grade heat, high temperatures. It's something most people shy away from, and it's something we faced head-on from the inset of our company. So Hiflux Limited recovers and reuses high-grade waste heat. That's a waste heat that's unavoidable in some processes and industries, and we think there's a lot of value there to recover. I'm Technical Director David Barnes. My Managing Director is here as well, so if you want to speak to us at the end, please come and see us. I think the simple way to say what we do is we recover waste energy when it's waste heat. Lots of people do that with low-grade heat. We do that with high-grade heat. Our company started out targeting 800 degrees centigrade. That's something where most alternative technologies will turn to chewing gum and break. That's a fact. It's what we've seen in our customers. So if we compare our technology with what we could call the competition or alternatives available on the market, people would be familiar with primary surface or thin foil heat exchangers, which are compact but temperature limited, whereas we can achieve 800 degrees and we're robust. We have a novel pin plate laser welding technology which gives us capability for high pressure and high temperature. I'll come to that further. The other two perhaps obvious or well-known heat exchanger types are shell and tube and diffusion bonded. There's a lot of sexy about diffusion bonding because it seems like a simple process. It's highly repeatable. It also takes quite a lot of money and it takes quite a lot of mass. So these things are huge. They're also expensive. So what we feel we have is the compactness of the thin film without the temperature limits, and we have the strength of shell and tube or diffusion bond, but without their mass or cost or size. These are also things that we have proven out with projects that we're running on now. Another thing I think we're proud of is that we've got a unique patented technology on how we handle heat, how we handle 800 degrees. We have learnt lessons from other people and just worked it through from principles. And we have this protected by patent. We also have a very unique way of fabricating these heat exchangers, which is just not done by other people. We now can say proudly that we've operated successfully in several markets, and early customers have achieved more than 10,000 hours running with our product at 800 degrees. Where they had previously tried people, it had failed in, let's say, 100 hours. Currently, we're predominantly focused on 3 markets, but we feel there's a great extensibility on any one of those in any other markets, and we're happy to discuss. I'd say the main one we've focused on so far is micro CHP. We've had people come to us. We now have several field trial units, up to 30 plus and ongoing in the field with lots of different customers. For those of you who aren't familiar with micro CHP, it's basically small power that replaces, let's say in a domestic circumstance, boilers with heat and power supply. And it has a large number of advantages and attractions, both for power suppliers and for disruptive companies. So micro CHP takes the gas and the water that's already in infrastructure, and instead of giving you hot water out, will give you hot water and power. What that? 1 minute. Thank you. This is our major market. We also have some very exciting engine technology which we're working on and we're at the heart of, which will perhaps be a revolution in the efficiency of prime movers for truck and heavy duty. There's also chemical process, which we can come to with anyone who's interested. That's a broad market, broad topic. The team now still has the managing director from the beginning. I was also there from a fairly early stage. We've now brought in a new chairman, and we have other people on there who you won't see, but it's an aerospace background, familiar with the kind of problems and challenges which we're overcoming. We're also on a lot of fairly strange and exotic projects, And I think we're at the heart of those. Each of those projects we enable, and we believe that we're the only way they become enabled. Thank you. What we're asking for is an investment of 3.5 million, which will help us build the platform for full commercial development and automation.
Sorry.
Okay. The two major markets we're identifying are micro CHP at 25 billion and heavy duty engines at 16 billion. And if we look at 5% of those, we see a profitability in 3 years, an EBITDA of 15 million in 5 years. So far we have 7.4 million equity and several hundred thousand in projects and grant funding, and we have reached early revenues. Thank you very much.